Hello, hello. Got some bowls in my hand and want to find out if you still have a sense of confidence with this whole post-pandemic. Everything is opening. Everything is opening. People are wearing masks. Some people aren't wearing masks. There's mandates some places, no mandates other places. It's people are moving around. People are doing things. People are grouping up. People are getting together. I mean, I think the movie theaters are open. Church is back on. I mean, all of these things are opening back up, and it's some parts are slow and gradual, and some parts are just people are just jumping straight in, and some people didn't stop. And so whichever part you are in any of that, post-pandemic, we have to just move forward now, right? We have to move forward. Life is a little bit different. Not exactly the same as it was before. People are doing new and crazy beautiful things, and some things are, under construction. And so anyway, all of that stuff that's coming and going and post-pandemic, and what do we do, and do we wear a mask and do we not wear a mask, all of it's confusing. What I do know though is there's still toxic products out there that everybody is using. So a long time ago, quite some time ago, when my son was young, I was on the verge of having to get him and start a whole allergy regimen of these shots, like just numerous shots. He had this just long list of allergies, and I couldn't see doing that to a little boy. Like, I really couldn't see doing that to a little boy. So I sought out some products, and I've been using them ever since. I can't say enough about them, but and it changed our whole world. This whole, getting away from toxic chemicals that you don't even think about. I mean, you wash your clothes and you wash your sheets and you sleep on them all night long, 8 hours, 9 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours. Anyway, but my point is that those things are toxic. So then bam. So, well, by the way, he did not have to get the allergy shots. So pretty incredible. And, I've been a big advocate ever since. Just huge non-toxic, use of things. Just because they're so bad, you just don't know really what they're going to do to you long term. But anyway, so pandemic hits, right? And everyone is Lysol and bleach and alcohol and hand sanitizers and just everything that's just crazy toxic stuff. Um, you know, Not to knock Lysol, but a disinfectant. And you spray it on kids stuff, and then kids touch it, and then they touch their face, and then they touch all that drives me crazy, like really crazy. um and you want to do the best that you can, the best, you're thinking about just trying to be safe. You're not really thinking about, after effects and long effects, and do you have time? I mean, that's what's available. It's right there in your face. Everybody's using it. It's all over the media. It's all over the news. It's all over the grocery store. What do you do? Well, I don't know. I came across something really crazy. And although it's been around for a really long time, but it kind of just went on the kind of side burner for quite a while. But I think it's making a comeback, which is exciting. So it's hypochlorous acid, HOCI, and there's a lot of really good uses for it. So it does many, many, many things. It's duct tape doesn't just use to tape something together. It's kind of on that level of just, there's so many uses for it. But I came across these really cool balls. These are silicone, USD food grade silicone. It's really, really soft. It's squeezable, and you put hypochlorous acid in it. and you use it as a hand sanitizer. So you just squeeze it in your hand. I don't know if you can see me squeezing it in my hand. And then you just wipe your hands. So 99.99% you have disinfected, you have sanitized, and you've deodorized your hands. So today in church, I was in the restroom, and it's in a hotel, and those no touch soap things and the water, can you ever get them to work? I mean, can you ever get the soap one and the water one to work? You usually have to use the soap one or two down from the one you're standing in, and then go back to the one because you can't get that water one working. So you use that other water one. So you got soap clear 2, 3 down, and then you got to go back 2, 3 to use the water. I was just standing there going, this is crazy. And I literally had this on my neck. So I'm not even used to completely wearing this yet 100%, but I was standing there, I'm like, what am I doing this for? All I got to do is put this in my hand, get a little bit of water on it. And I'm probably way more disinfected, sanitized, and deodorized than I ever would have been using the soap and the water that I was getting frustrated trying to use. So anyway, I'm just coming to so many more uses that I'm discovering for this. And I'm going to have some really fun little videos to show you just different uses for this. So when you get your gas, squeeze your hand, whenever you're doing any kind of transaction. So I think it's kind of fun to say, so let me free you from toxic transactions, and you can take that however you want. But what it is literally using this. You get 20, 25 squirts out of this on your hand that you can, just clean. It's right next to you. So we have this is a rope one, but there's a lanyard, a breakaway lanyard, and it's magnetized. So it just sticks on here. You can wear it around your neck. You can do whatever you want to do with it. Pretty handy though, because now it's yours, right? You don't have to carry around your hand sanitizer that, oh yeah, let me see. Warning, flammable. Okay, not a good idea. And, or, you're in the airplane, you're using these things. Oh my gosh, they smell. The entire airplane smells. The entire airplane smells by ripping this open. Everyone in the airplane is ripping this open to wipe their hands, and it stinks. Oh Lord, it stinks. Anyway, so you don't have to do that. You have this. This is TSA approved. It's about 5.05 ounces in here. About 20, 25 squeezes in here. You're traveling, anything you touch, anything you're around, you just literally squirt this on your hands. You don't need a whole lot. And you just wipe your hands. It just goes right in. Oh, and here's the best part. So there's no drying, there's no cracking, there's no residue. It doesn't smell. You don't have any toxic anything on your hands. So you can wear it around your neck. It's a breakaway lanyard. This is actually a rope. So this is just, it's brand new. So it's not even out on the market yet. So that's why I'm sharing it with you, because it's really, really cool. So it's personally yours. So here's the other thing. So say you got it in your hands and you clean off your own ball. You washing your own, washing your own balls. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the ball jokes out of the picture, so you can do whatever you want to do regarding balls. But this is pretty sturdy. This is pretty cool. It's round, it's soft. You have arthritis, you've got any kind of, elderly people can use this. They can squeeze it easily. Handicapped people can use this. You can squeeze it easily. If you aren't using it on here, we have one for your belt loop too. So you can hook it right on your belt. You can hook it on your diaper bag. You can hook it on your purse, your backpack. You're going camping. You're the uses are endless. You're a nurse. You're at the counter at Walgreens. You are at the grocery store. Anywhere you're going to pump gas. You don't know who's touched that, not touched that. It's outdoors, yes, but I mean, what does that really mean? I don't know. Sometimes even just using gas on, and you get gas on your hands. I mean, this, you just squeeze this, wipe, you're good to go. And I mean, it deodorizes, so you're not going to have a smell. You know, it's not going to smell. It's not going to smell. I had one of these in my car, a small one that fit right in the door, and it got hot. It got expanded, contracted, expanded, contracted. Half of it was leaking out, all goop all over the top of the lid. Man, what a mess. I suppose you could squeeze this really, really tight and all of the water could come out, all of this, the solution, but isn't going to do anything. It literally isn't going to do anything. It's not going to stain anything. It's not going to discolor. It's not going to take the finish off of anything. In church today, the pews, because they've been wiped down so many times with bleach water, they are literally going to have to be refinished. Like, that's crazy. I just can't even tell you how. That's just one thing just leads to another. But anyway, so many uses in your car, in your purse, in, you know, anywhere you're out in public and you're handing your debit card back and forth. I had one of those little things, you know, where you can poke the numbers. Oh my gosh, I never could remember to use it. So this, if it's around your neck, on your belt loop, hooked on your purse, or at least around your neck, or a lanyard, maybe you're at work. This is safe for electronics. This is safe for, I mean, now you don't want to squeeze it straight on your electronics, but you can squeeze it on your hand and then just wipe it over your keyboard. You're good to go. Wipe it on your phone, wipe your phone. I mean, it's a little bit, my hand's still a little wet. See that right there? But just wipe it right in and I'm good. I'm not going to have to then put 40 gallons of lotion on to counteract the hand gel. There really is no smell. There really isn't any. I don't see a downside, I guess, except maybe running out. But we have a refill that comes with this, which is really cool. And so, plus it's magnetized. So you can take this off. And say you don't have it on your, maybe you are at a counter and the counter is has something magnetic. So I have a little stapler here and it's magnetic. So it's pretty, you hear that? Sticks pretty good. It's pretty magnetized. Pretty incredible. So those are my little fun stories about this. I am pretty excited. This is like really cool. I just think it's a really cool alternative to hand sanitizer. And I see many, the uses for this are endless. And the reason is it's non-toxic. It's just non-toxic. There isn't anything it's going to hurt you, your animals, your kids. It's just like, it's not going to hurt anybody. It's not going to hurt anything. I suppose if you disconnect this and throw this at somebody, that could be like probably an issue, but I mean, it has so many uses. The refill is about 2 seconds. You just squeeze it and you fill it right back up. So this is cool. The best part too, that's kind of fun about this, is you can order this in any color. So I think there's a minimum. I'd have to ask them exactly what it is, but say your company has or your school, or I don't know, anything has a certain color, maybe red. You can get this in red or orange or blue or white, and then you can get a black and white logo on here, so you can even further personalize it. But I think there is a minimum order. I don't know exactly what that is, but this is really cool. So Memorial weekend, and I know that's today and tomorrow, there is a special pricing of $19.99. After that, I think it's $24.99 and then $29.99. So this is a get it out there, show you what it is. This is just incredible. It's really soft. I mean, it's yours. So once you're using it, you're using it. I mean, it's kind of a stress reliever a little bit. It's kind of a fidget kind of thing. There's no friction. It doesn't get hot or cold. I was trying to think of, I don't know. I try not to make any um, ball jokes, which are all pretty funny anyway. So, but this is pretty cool. I have a few slides that I want to show you, the real technical stuff. This is the fun stuff. This is fun. But let me share my screen and I will show you a couple things real quick. I'm not going to get all crazy here. Because if you want more information, all you have to do is get a hold of me and I'll be more than happy to talk to you. This is called mySphr, hand hygiene on the go. Seriously, everyone is literally sick and tired of hand sanitizer. That's not really what this is. This is just a non-toxic way to be safe post-pandemic. We still have to do something. This is like non-intrusive and it's green. It's sustainable. I just can't stop talking so much about it. Anyway, next slide here. So it is an innovation. So it's pretty cool. No one else has this. This is exclusive. So electrolyzed water in here, hypochlorous acid. And I'll leave the acid part out because that sounds bad and that's really not, it's not a bad thing. And you can use this all day long. If you had an office, you could have a refill area. You could have your own, I mean, we give you your own little refill, but you just refill it real quick, use it. I mean, I should probably start counting how many times, but I've been using this for quite a while and I still have a lot of fluid in here, so this is pretty cool. High touch services, food contact, clothing, linens, your washrooms, which I just told you about. You can't get the non-censored, non-touch soap to work at the same time as the non-censored water to work, which is frustrating, right? Here's the lanyard. So see, it's just a breakaway lanyard. And if you're at work, you might already have one of these that has your, your key lock on it or your ID badge. You can have this separately, or you can just hook it on with that. Again, it's a food grade silicone and it's a patented anti-drip valve. So, I mean, you don't have to squeeze it a lot to get it to come out. But it's not going to just leak out. You can't shake it and it's just going to leak out. So that's what's really kind of cool about it. It's ergonomic, it's round, it's sustainable, it's lightweight, TSA approved. Take this when you travel. I mean, this is just like, you don't have to worry about this gooey, sticky stuff, getting on your clothes and doing whatever it does. Plus it's customizable. It's kind of fun. So again, and here's the refill bottle. So here's the retractable wand up here. And this is the bottle that it comes in. And vegan, paraffin, non-toxic, natural, sustainable. There's non-drying, there's no alcohol. It really is a powerful cleaner. It soothes and comforts your hands. I mean, it's good enough for small hands, so kids can use it. Squeeze it on their hands. It's safe. You might want to hook it on their belt loop or the backpack. I mentioned the gas tank. I actually got COVID and the only place I had been was the gas station. I don't know if that's where I got it, but it seems kind of weird. Anyway, fits in the palm of your hand like I showed you. See, it's just a small, it's personal. It's yours. You don't have to you don't have to sit it down, forget it. You don't have to go over to the counter and get it and come back when you're, right in the middle of doing something. I don't know, me getting in my purse, getting my wallet out, handing the guy my card, getting it back, or not even handing him my card, getting my card, putting it in and actually punching the buttons on the POS system, and then I got to put my card back in my purse and I got to do all this stuff after I've touched all these groceries and things that have been on the shelves and all of that stuff. I'm not a freak for germs, but everyone has to be a little bit cautious. I mean, this just gives you a little bit more confidence as we move out and move away into post-pandemic, a post-pandemic life. I mean, I just think it's not going away, and we should be careful. And if we're going to be careful, let's do it with non-toxic products. So that's what I say. We have here, this is the kit. So you get a colored lanyard, you get the hand defense refill solution, and the retractable wand that comes in that tube, and the sphere. So it's really cool. It's just really cool. And you get to pick your color, and you can put your design on there if you want. I think there is a minimum though, but I'm not sure exactly what that is. I can find out though if that's of interest to you. So just some things I wanted to share, let you know that this ball, this sphere is now out there in the market, and it is available to anyone worldwide, especially traveling. You know, we are traveling everywhere, and I'm telling you, even just getting in and out of the airplane and using these little packets that come to you in a Ziploc baggie with water and something else, and I don't know, I was just like, I can't use it. I think there's 70%. It's a 70% alcohol wipe. What's this one? Is 70%. Hypochlorous acid is FDA approved, EPA, all of that stuff. This isn't something that's just, you know, you turn on your faucet and put it in here. This is, you know, the water is electrosized, or whatever they call that. The water is cleaned, and then you make the hypochlorous acid. It's really pretty cool. Pretty much the safest thing out there, really. And anyone can use it. You can use it on anything. It's not going to stain your clothes. It's not going to ruin anything. And you know, you're going to have a little confidence knowing that you are literally sanitized 99.99%. So that's all I have. You want to see one more time? Oh, and this is, you know, this is stain resistant. So say you have it somewhere and you do get something on it, it's not going to stain it. But one more time, I'm going to show you the magnet. Magnet. Pretty magnetized. So that's kind of a really cool thing. So you can do it on a lanyard, or, you know, we've got the little small ones that you can put on your belt loop, or again, like your backpack or your diaper bag for your kids. I mean, new moms, oh my gosh, I remember I didn't want my kids touching anything, and I didn't want me to touch anything. They used to have those things where they had a big pit of balls that kids could jump in, and my kids wanted to do it so bad, but I couldn't do it. I'm that mother, I just couldn't let them jump in there. Like, who is in there sneezing? You can just imagine all the things that could be in that whole thing of balls. I couldn't let him do it. I mean, I just couldn't let him do it. But this is pretty cool. So back to balls, and I think you should take a look at this. I think you should get one. I think you should try it. I think it's pretty cool. My elderly parents love it. My handicapped sister thinks it's really cool. So trying to get the gamut of everyone. My kids think it's cool too. They're 18 and 20. So pretty cool. I think you should try it. So I will put a link where you can purchase it if you'd like. And if you have any questions, literally send me a message. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. I'll send some little demos of, you know, like there's a keypad that you have to use to get into my building. And sometimes I don't know who's been on that thing. So kind of nice. I can just literally wipe my hands. There you go. Punch the numbers, wipe my hands. I'm good to go. Some things are okay, you know, but there are some things that you don't want to touch. But anyway, so let me know. mySphr, it's really cool. Balls to everyone. and let me free you from toxic transactions. Okay. So signing off. Talk to you soon.